What is a 21st century classroom? In Desert Sands Unified School District, a 21st century classroom promotes essential learning and innovation skills. In order for students to be prepared for a more complex life and work environment, a 21st century classroom must promote creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration.
I use technology every day. I am almost completely paperless in my class. My kids, I want to get them tech savvy so they go out 21st century so they know what they can do.
These relevant and transferable skills are embedded into lessons every day across the district.
Technology is important because it can simulate things we couldn't do without being there. Basically, in order to view an actual engine, we'd need a whole setup, a whole gear to hold the engine, the space to hold it, versus what we have here. We have it right here on the screen. And we can look at everything about it. What I'm learning is systems of an airplane and how things work. Like right there, we have a Cessna 172. We're using the iPads for schematics. This is the electrical system of a Cessna 172. The simulators are actually a good way to see how well you interpreted all your skills that you learned so far from past year.
Desert Sands classrooms afford students opportunities for creative expression, innovation, and hands-on learning.
I am the robotics and mechanical engineering and computer science teacher at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. The program begins with teaching kids how to code, how to program.
We use robots that we program to collect points on a board. It will grab these and put them in a certain area, and that is how you score points, and we use these in a tournament.
In the beginning robotics, we use iconic programming when kids are in 6th grade, maybe 7th grade. When we find that they mature and they can handle a little bit more in-depth programming, they go to C++ programming for the advanced robotics.
Subject matter isn't the only thing that has changed. Learning spaces are also being rethought.
It used to be in a very small classroom, room 711. Basically, your basic classroom with some stoves. It looked very much like the home economics room that they would have in the past. And then now you look behind me, you see such an amazing facility. So as you can see here, it's very large in here. We have 3 separate rooms that encompass this culinary facility, and with the lecture hall, the actual kitchen, and then the dining room. And we have, throughout the class periods, we have the kids in all different areas.
Our 21st century classrooms are collaborative in nature, with technology integrated into the learning environment.
For example, like in our social science classrooms with some of the LFDs, they can take a field trip and go, virtually to Mesopotamia, and they can go there and see what everything's all about and take 3D tours of things there, or they can go and experience the Civil War and see videos and so forth.
Large format display, or LFD technology, and flexible furniture allow students and teachers to work in collaborative groupings.
Fortunately, I was chosen to try the LFDs with the mirrors, and the kids love it. I've been experimenting with things. I'm able to connect all my devices to this. I can use the mirrors with a Chromebook and set up a lesson at each mirror.
And animals, including people, are made of eukaryotic cells, which means that they're genetic.
These type of learning environments were piloted on a small scale 2 years ago, and the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive.
I put my hand out to pilot any type of technology that comes through the district.
Teachers in the initial pilot stated that with the 21st century learning environment, students have better collaboration, and monitoring student progress is easier and more effective while student engagement is elevated. This year, the pilot was increased to approximately 60 more classrooms. In this type of learning environment, moving from whole group instruction to small group and even to differentiated options is as easy as reconfiguring furniture. Along with the rollout of technology and flexible furniture, teachers participated in hours of training designed to support the successful integration of technology into the lesson design.
Technology is important because it affords the opportunity for students to do things that they normally wouldn't do on campus.
These classrooms have come a long way from the days of the chalkboard and handwriting lessons.
Technology back then was a ditto machine and an opaque projector, chalkboards. The computers weren't even a part of the system yet. So in my decades of working in education, seeing all of everything from just pencil and paper to satellite and internet and everything in between.
Today in DSUSD classrooms, in addition to reading, writing, and math, you will find students learning about robotics, coding, culinary arts, media, and much more. Exposing students to these subjects allows them to learn skills that will translate into job qualifications. In Desert Sands, teaching and learning are being transformed and our students are gaining the necessary 21st century skills that will help ensure every student is college or career ready.
You